Today we are here to demand accountability, to demand transparency, to make sure that each and every public servant has a duty to protect and to follow the law and the Constitution of Kenya.
What started as a memorial march has turned into one of Kenya's bloodiest days in recent memory. Protesters hit the streets to remember the dead, and by nightfall, many more had joined their ranks. Death toll and injuries. At least 16 people have been killed and over 400 injured during violent anti-government protests across Kenya. The unrest broke out on Wednesday as thousands gathered to honor more than 60 protesters who died in last year's rallies. Amnesty Kenya's executive director, Arunga Houghton, said the deaths were confirmed by the Kenya National Commission on Human Rights. He added, most of the victims were shot by police. A joint statement from protest organizers reported that 83 people were seriously injured. At least 8 are being treated for gunshot wounds.
So rubber bullets zimechapwa karibu zaidi ya watu 5 up the very place tu hapo hivyo wamechapa rubber bullet watu 5.
Calls for dialogue. Several civil society groups have condemned the violence and urged calm. In a joint statement, the Law Society of Kenya, the Police Reforms Working Group, and the Kenya Medical Association said, "We pray for our nation and call for dialogue to end the political deadlock." Faith Odhiambo, president of the Law Society of Kenya, added, "We face a sad reality where more people are dying while demanding justice for those already lost. Our hearts go out to all victims of ongoing police brutality." Police clampdown in Nairobi. In the capital, Nairobi, police set up roadblocks and turned back buses kilometers before they reached the city center. Key government buildings, including Parliament and the President's residence, were sealed off with razor wire. Aftermath: looting and arson. A day later, Nairobi's city center is reeling from the aftermath. Business owners are counting their losses after looting and arson hit parts of the capital. Reuters video from Thursday morning shows charred storefronts and devastated shopkeepers sifting through debris. Some estimate losses in the thousands of dollars. While many shopkeepers say they understand the anger behind the protests, they say their businesses should not be collateral damage. Some support the calls for reform, but not at the cost of their livelihoods.
It's so hard. It's so hard. By the way, it's so hard. Only my problem is no job for now. No job for now. Look, everything's the ban. Yeah. So please, government, try talking of the Gen Z, because all this is happening because of Gen Z. So the Gen Z, just try to sit down then to talk on the government.
Trigger for fresh protests. This week's renewed protests were sparked by the recent death of a blogger in police custody, reigniting public outrage. The protests, meant to honor victims from last year, have instead opened fresh wounds, with no sign yet of resolution.